And just like that, we're back live. Good evening. Good evening. October 29th, a couple days before Halloween. I probably should have, wouldn't hurt to probably dress up, but I'm just too tired. My energy is out. Hey, Christian, how you doing? Cheers to you. Clinking our beer steins together, our mugs of suds together. Anyways, what's going on? I don't have a whole lot to say tonight. Maybe we'll get some content or maybe a short show. I don't know. Hello, Voos123. I'm not sure I've seen you before, but welcome. See what happens. Good to see you, Christopher. Mr. Chavez. Bullet 696. Welcome. Oh, what a week. What a week. Actually, last Sunday, you might have noticed a little something about me. With one of my old students, for a long time ago, he has a podcast. It's called Ming's Barbershop. So, anyways, he asked if I'd go on his podcast, and I did. But unexpectedly, it was a set like a barbershop and a barber chair, and turns out he's a barber. So, needless to say, I got a free haircut. So I went ahead and did it, but yeah, I got my ears lowered, got a few hairs cut anyways. But that was different. That's actually kind of a cool idea. He actually uses it as a barbershop too. But anyways, that's why I might look a little different. Hey buds, how you doing? And Ron, good to see you. Sips, how you doing? Let me drop that link now because I don't have much more. I don't have anything really to say. Anything important. That's for darn sure. Maybe we'll get some pretty pictures. I don't know. Any questions out there? Maybe a short show tonight. It's fall. We got Halloween. Maybe someone wants to show their costume. I don't know. I didn't put a lot of thought in the production of the show. Oh, here we go. Here we got something coming on. Nope, I can't hear you though because maybe.
Hey, what's going on, Pat?
How you doing, Sips?
Man, I'm doing pretty good. Having a good night. How are you doing?
Now, why is it a good night?
Plants are looking good. They all got some happy endings tea tonight, and it's just a good night. Things are going well.
Are you dressed up by any chance?
No, actually, I'm shirtless. That's why I'm showing my plants and not me.
Oh, well, good. Hey, Sungrown, how are you? I see Sungrown in the audience. There's buds popping up.
Buds, what up?
Trying my thing. Damn it.
Hey, Josh is in the house. Good to see you, Josh.
10 weeks. Buds are falling over. Everything's falling over.
Yeah, that's ready almost, don't you think?
And then this one was in 48 hours dark, so it's ready to come down tonight. These buds are all flapping over too.
All right.
Man, looking good, buds.
Looking real good.
Yeah, it smells real good. Yeah. We'll take that down tonight. And then I'll turn the lights off on this guy and take him down in a couple days.
No, that'll be keeping you busy for a minute.
Look at my little clone.
Oh, is that? He's coming around, huh?
Yeah, it's got new growth and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. It's doing good. It'll be good. And I don't know. My autos are already starting to bud. Look at this one. It's only 3 inches and it's budding.
How about that? That's that sour apple?
This
is a nice bowl out of that thing.
I think because it got really cold in here. I had to go get my heater from my little house and put it in here. But for a few nights, it dropped in
don't know what happened there. I don't even know if I'm online. Am I still live? There's Sips again. Let's see what happened. That's an.
Had a little drop out there.
I don't know what happened. Both of you guys dropped off for me.
My
There we
camera
go.
dropped off. Yeah, I lost signal in there. But yeah, it got in the low 60s, and I think that's what made those autos, flip. I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah, because they didn't flip that. See, that's more the experience I had. That was closer to mine. Was like not quite like that, but your last one looked a lot more. A lot
Yeah,
more
and
like a typical.
the other two I topped, and they're doing fine. They're growing like normal. But yeah, the two that were closest to the vent, I think, got too cold.
There we go.
Yeah, I lost signal in there. But yeah, it got in the low 60s. What's up, Flora Nugs?
What's up, Flora?
Where?
Hey, Buzz, I also heard that with the autos, having them in those small pots, if they start to get root bound, could trigger flowering also.
I think we're getting floor nugs. I think we're maybe got two things going.
Yeah, maybe the YouTube's open.
Yeah, it was rookie mistake.
There you go.
You're not a rookie.
I'm in.
Yeah, hey, how are y'all doing? How's everybody?
Good. How are you doing, sir?
Doing good.
Doing all right. This would be what, the pre-Halloween show, pretty much a Halloween show at this point. Yeah, 29th. So.
Yep, just about the last day of the month. Not quite.
I'm dressed up as a cannabis grower.
Yeah, I'm a green bicycles.
Now I'm gonna transition into a dabber.
Nice.
Dressed up as a dabber.
I was gonna let my hair down and put a swastika between my eyes, and I'd go as Charles.
No, I don't. You don't want to be Manson. Don't be Manson. That's no good.
I know, but everyone said I look like him with my hair down. So.
Yeah, but that's not a compliment. I would just tell.
I know. I'm not doing it. I know.
Yeah, I guess if you put on an orange jumpsuit, you could probably do it, huh?
Yeah, there you go. Orange jumpsuit.
You know, there's a whole bunch of those up where Pat lives. You probably get a spare one.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't. I'm not sure what color they are up here.
There's plenty right here. I'm only about.
Is that a maximum up there? A maximum security prison where you're at?
In Crescent City, yeah, it's a Pelican Bay.
Yeah, Pelican Bay.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's. I think it's notorious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard the name, but I don't really know much about the correctional facilities. I've heard that name before though.
They have a couple more hardcore.
I just know California has like really hardcore shit.
Yeah, we've got some here in Illinois. I'm right here 5 miles from Statesville, but downstate we've got them high security prisons.
No, it's yeah, I think it's a pretty rough one. But what's interesting is it's not there's different levels, of course, and there's prisoners who get out every day, and we don't have a bus in town. We're a pretty small town. There's not even a Greyhound bus depot, so there's a little shuttle that goes from our town to Eureka, and I've taken it a couple of times when I'm getting a car worked on or something, and when you're usually on it, you have some of the inmates on there, and it's getting out of prison, and it's just a little shuttle bus that goes down, and when you get to the first stop, it's a gas station, and they're all excited. They go in and buy a bunch of stuff. Usually, come back on the bus.
Yeah, it's the first real place they can go.
It was their first. It was their first kind of because they get dropped off at that shuttle thing. So it's kind of brutal how they do it. I guess a few $100 in their pocket, but they're wide-eyed, boy. I'll tell you what.
Has your weather changed up there yet, Pat?
Yeah, it's definitely started. Definitely starting
to get fall.
Yeah, I don't mind. I kind of like it. The time I don't like getting up when it's dark, and I have to now.
Yeah. I like the cold.
Yep. Get up when it's dark. Get off when it's dark.
Yeah. We'll be doing that. We'll be doing that pretty soon.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna jump down and chat, Pat. My phone's cracking up.
Hey, Bud, thanks for stopping, showing us what's up. Looks really good. Enjoy the trim gel.
All right.
See you, buds. Garden's looking great, man.
Oh, what's new with you, Sips? Anything special?
Not a whole lot. I got that clone. I just transplanted it yesterday. I'm gonna work on getting it into its veg tent tonight. So, but it's looking good. Growing a lot of roots, and it's ready to go.
Well, maybe there'll be a little rejuvenation of the Blue Dream across the country now.
Nice.
Do you still have the cut?
Me? No, not anymore. I can get it again. It's pretty much my partner in crime up here.
Yeah, it's a Santa Cruz cut, I was assuming, right?
I couldn't tell you that. I just know I got it. It was Blue Dream, and it was just a fantastic plant.
Yeah.
And who knows?
Blue Dream.
Maybe it isn't. I don't know, but whatever it is, it's a good plant. So I think it is a legitimate Blue Dream. It has that special kind of taste. It's
Is that a blue hue?
Yeah, it's kind of subtle, a little bit of blueberry in there, but no, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I like Blue Dream. It's easy to grow, tastes good, makes good concentrates.
Now, what state are you in? I forgot.
I'm in California.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but I'm in Southern California, near 80 miles from LA.
Yeah. Okay. I was in San Bernardino. Are we that direction?
Yeah. Yep. San Bernardino. Yep. I'm in the desert. Palm Springs.
Okay.
So yeah, it's 82 degrees today. Nice, sunny.
Yeah, the weather's this time of year. The weather is that's why you go there.
Yeah, perfect weather.
No, I have relatives actually live in that area. Are you a golfer by any chance?
No. I'm kind of out of place here. I lived in the Northwest, Seattle, most of my life, and then came here about 9 years ago, and I still feel out of my element. It's just different thing, but this is where life took me. So I'm here.
Enjoy the ride. That's all we could do, right?
Hey, what's up, Miranda Family Farms in chat, and everybody else too.
Yeah, thank you for stopping in.
Yeah,
Pat, what's new with you?
Just too busy. Just too many things on my plate. It's kind of, in a way, it's good. It's mostly good. It just hurts my feelings. I'm tired a lot, but there's a certain satisfaction of when you like stretching yourself a little bit, and if you're in, I'm making pretty good money, so that makes it all that makes it worthwhile, I guess, right?
That always helps.
Yes, it does.
Couldn't hurt for sure.
So what molecule we got up there behind you?
THC.
That's THC.
If I get out of the way.
Do you have the comparison of that to CBD?
Somewhere on the external hard drive, I do.
Do you know that they have the exact same number of carbon hydrogens on them and oxygens, if there's oxygens? Yeah. It's the same chemical formula, like C53H, whatever.
Yeah.
Which fascinates me. It's just I don't know, I guess an isomer. I'm not sure. No, it'd be different than that in organic chemistry. Sorry.
Yeah, the other one that's interesting too is the when you compare chlorophyll to hemoglobin.
Mm-hmm.
They're identical except one has iron and one has magnesium.
No, they're the molecules of life. They do, and they do the opposite thing.
Yeah, it's interesting how closely related they are, but how different they are. It's like, wow.
No. When you look at that organic chemistry stuff, it's or the fact that the difference between photosynthesis and respiration, they're mirror images. It's just and plants do one and humans do the other, and they both are required for each other. And it's very much similar to that. Yeah. Because those are
Yeah.
the two molecules, those are the two molecules that drive both of those processes, right? Hemoglobin is, that drives the transfer of oxygen into energy. And the opposite is true with chlorophyll.
Stupid bug flying around.
That is fascinating stuff. I wish I
Yeah.
knew more. So how are you doing? You got any projects going on or?
I was working on this, finishing up a breeding run with one of my males that I'd built, and should start sending it out to testers when they get, a few weeks after they get done. I like to let them well, first off, taking seeds out of plants is almost as shitty as trimming, if maybe even shittier, because it's just it's a process of break it out, break the seeds out of it, and then you got to sort them, and then you got to dry them. You don't dry them for a certain amount of time, and you bag them up, they'll freaking mold inside the bag or inside the vial, and then so it's almost like a curing process for seeds. And then after that, then yeah, you got to send them out, and then you got to takes months for people, 4, 5, 6 months for somebody to fully develop, grow them all out, see if they're even any good, if they're worth even sending out to other people, because you don't want to send out garbage,
That's
so. And the thing is I can test them myself, but I got my environment I know is good, perfect, right? But I don't know. I want to other people. They may not have the well. No one has the same environment really, and you want to test those things out in several environments before you send them out to people or put them on the market.
no,
Um,
a variety of mediums that they use, different growing methods, indoors, outdoors. Yeah,
yeah, and
yeah.
just different atmospheric pressures, different parts of the globe. I
Do you
mean,
have a
all this.
network for that?
Yeah, I do. I have some people that have been doing it for years, and um, I'm always accepting new people if they're can show me that they're not trying to just get seeds for free and learn all my shit. But that's been a problem. And then the other problem is that there's been 3 different seed companies that were started off my testers, where they take my testers and
Oh,
cross my tester with tester A with tester B, and then start a seed company. And so
it
there
is
is a trust
treacherous.
factor. There's definitely a trust factor involved in that.
I gotcha.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's not an easy business. It's easy to get stolen from. It's really easy to get stolen from, right?
it's incredibly easy. Yeah. And the thing is we have no protections because it's still a Schedule One.
Did
So
you know?
if it was hemp, right, then you can do there is some protections for hemp. But when it comes to small guy like me, there's not much protection there.
Actually, a lady's come on my show and she's talked about it. I don't know, a few months back. I don't know if you remember Lalania Dubois, and they're starting up. It's done with blockchain where they're actually they where you could secure your genetics exactly what you're talking about. There's a way to do it now. I don't know how legal it's going to be, but if you're interested, it's online now, I believe. And there's a way, and it's all done on the blockchain, which I don't.
Yeah,
That's
see, I do some stuff kind of with blockchain already. I use so there was a company that did genetic sequencing that people don't like anymore, right? The Phylos,
yep.
but they did genetic sequencing. That was their gig. Well, they've kind of changed the whole motto of what they do. They don't offer genetic sequencing anymore. They don't test plants for anybody anymore. They become a whole different thing. But one of the things that they did do is they directed people to somebody that was better, a place called Medical Genomics. And
Hmm.
Medical Genomics is teamed up with another group called Canopedia. and they do a much further in depth analysis of sequencing, and it's roughly the same price. And Phylos give for people that were a member of that, they gave us a voucher, so it's like $250 off for the first time, which that's something, right? They could have just said F you, but they gave us they gave people something. And yeah, so now I'm using the medical genomics, and the medical genomics will put it into the blockchain. When you have it tested, it's on. You have a blockchain address
Okay.
on there.
Oh, that's something similar. Yeah. So that's some kind of protection, isn't it?
I don't know if that's real
Because
protection or not, though. It just says that I had this piece of art at this time.
yeah. So if you had
You know,
if it came down to it, if you compared the times, right?
yeah, but is it?
But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a
Yeah,
lawyer. I don't want to get into that.
I think it's still. I still think it's very sticky.
I'm I'm
It's not.
curious
It's
if
not that thing yet.
I'm wondering if that meta company inherited the database from Phylos.
Phylos made the database public open source, and they've
Uh,
uploaded it, and they have a URL that you can download the entire galaxy.
I have a name strain on their cloud. I found it once. It was kind of funny, but
Was it the one you won with
yeah, under that name.
under that name? Well, it's there forever.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of, I thought, yeah, but anyways, it's in that cloud. No, that used to be a fascinating. I used to go to the shows. I love and I know the whole fiasco and I don't think they looked real good. And I remember the panic. I remember going to one show and just enjoying their stuff, and going to one show in Oregon where it was like that weekend where the news broke, whatever
Yeah.
happened, and I talked to them because I knew the guys, and it was like, oh, this is not looking good. But yeah, they just pretty much dropped off the face of it. But no, I used to love to go to their booth and look at that cloud of the strain.
Holy wow. I'm looking at the website right now for medical genomics, and it says new psilocybin mushroom DNA sequencing now available. So
Whoa.
that is interesting. It says get information on all 40 million plus bases of psilocybin Kabindi's psychedelic mushroom genome. Wow, this is crazy. They've gone into a whole new level now.
That's it. That's interesting. I'm wondering how similar mushroom cultures are. If there's different profiles of I'm sure there are, right, between different. I mean,
Oh,
that makes
absolutely.
sense.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. I mean,
interesting.
you got beta-glucans and you got other, you got a lot of different stuff there. But yeah, mycology is another whole other interesting field. But just see a company that's actually offering sequencing on that. I think we're going to have some good data there pretty soon.
Well, that's
Do you ever
very
do
interesting.
do you eat or take any kind of mushroom supplements or do anything with mushrooms like non-psychedelic? Like reishi or lion's mane or cordyceps or turkey
I
tail or anything?
No, I've seen some pretty good talks on it, and I'm open minded. I don't know. I guess it hasn't motivated me enough to jump into it, but
Yeah, I take
I have not. I've
yeah,
microdosed a few times, but I didn't really feel anything.
yeah, these are not those kind. These are more for health benefits. But yeah, I take the reishi, lion's mane, and cordyceps blend like every day, for, about 2.5 grams in capsules. And then there's another one that I really like that's like super, like it helps your immune system like amazing. It's called agarikon, and
Yeah.
that's but yeah, that's mushrooms are real good. I've been watching a lot of Paul Stamets lately and trying to get into learning more and more.
Yeah, I think that's the guy I've heard about. Yeah. No, yes. I'd like to do it. I think that's a very interesting topic. I would love to hear people. Maybe we can get someone out there who knows someone who want to come up and talk
You know,
about.
if we bring Coot on sometime, he's kind of the one that stirred me into that direction. And he knows a lot. He probably knows more about mycology than he does about soil.
Oh, really?
And he's been on your show before, Clackamas Coot.
No, actually, I liked him. Well, I think
Yeah.
everybody does.
Yeah.
He's a. How could you not? He's one of those. He's one of the bright lights in the kind of
Definitely.
this little subgroup or sub community that is that's kind of developed over the last 5-10 years. I don't know, but no, he's a character, and he's so open just to sharing his information in a very giving way, and he's got a lot
Yeah.
to share, and he does.
He's got a lot of information, and when it comes to thermophilic and mesophilic compost and in worm bins, and you know, he's the guy. And then when it comes to mycology, then again, he's the guy. So it's like, yeah, he's
Maybe
got a
I'll.
lot to offer. He's got a lot to offer and a lot to teach us. And
I think I'll reach out to him and ask him if he wants to talk about mycology, because he's
yeah,
he's the kind of guy you can pick a subject and you can go on and on.
you go deep. Yeah, real
Yeah,
deep dive. And
no, that's a
yeah,
great idea. Thank you. I've been meaning to reach out to him because he's still out there around, right?
yeah,
Making
yeah, yeah,
appearances.
yeah, yeah. I talked to him on Discord quite a bit. And then I don't know if you know about the Fumidor and the Flavors show,
I do.
but it comes on 3 nights a week. He's a regular on there, but he
Oh,
usually
okay.
dips out. Usually regularly, like the show will start somewhere around 7, 8 p.m. depending on on Fumidor's what he's got going that day. But Good will show up usually, but he'll dip out by around 10 p.m. He doesn't usually stay later than 10
I can relate as old people.
p.m.
Is he usually
But
on the? They usually have pretty big panels, don't they? If I'm not, or is
um,
that changed?
um, you know, anywhere from maybe 6 to 12.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll invite.
But I've been on there like the last 3 months. I've been pretty much. I haven't missed a show. I've been on there every
Oh, okay.
time. And um, there's a show that'll be on tonight at 8. I'll be on there, but I have to. We're supposed to dress up tonight, and I don't know. I don't have the. I'm not a costume person. Just never been a costume person. Even when I was a kid, I was just never really into costumes. I don't know. Some people are.
Nah, I don't know. I haven't either. I don't know. I would like to maybe if it was done right, but there's something about if you could actually completely disguise yourself,
Yeah, yeah. If you had one of those
become a
those
different person.
Hollywood masks they make for I don't know, they look real. They make the dude look real, right? Like one of those, that would be different.
I think you need a team of makeup artists, or at least one real good one to put it on, anyways. But
Yeah, I don't think you
that's
can
that.
even I don't even think you can put that stuff on yourself. Yeah.
No, that stuff's not my wheelhouse, and I won't dress up. And I live in a place I've never had a trick or treater, so
I've never had a trick or treater either. I'm too far out in the desert. If you're out
yeah.
here, I'm on a dirt road off of a dirt road off of a dirt road. If you're out here, you're lost. I mean,
They're looking. Yeah, they need a
I,
can of gas.
I see 2, 3 people a week that drive by. That's it.
Wow, really? That is in the boons in
Yeah.
Southern California. Yeah, you must be out there because
I'm actually in the high desert.
yeah,
Palm
because that
Springs.
area is growing pretty quickly, isn't it? Which
Yeah, the Coachella Valley's growing a lot. Um, I'm like above Coachella Valley, and they when Obama was president, he made a bunch of the area um, like a national, basically it's protected like national monument now. He made a big chunk of land that was nothing to do with Joshua Tree Park into Joshua Tree Park, so it extends like extremely far. And yeah, I'm in the area where pretty much you can if it's not already built, you're not building it.
okay,
But down the mountain though, they're building like crazy.
you're not out there by Edwards Air Force Base or any of that.
No, 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 no. The military base would be 29 Palms, but I'm about 30 miles from that.
And that's a Marine base that used to be in, wasn't it?
That still is. It's a Marine base where every soldier that goes to the Middle East has to go to.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
Getting a little
I get the
acclimated.
Yeah, they have something called like Little Iraq out here, and they train out there, and yeah, you can hear the booms sometimes when they're training, and then when they fly over, it's in like squadrons of like. It sounds like it's literally like flying machines, like it's shaking the house, rattling the windows. Like they don't give a fuck what time it is. They just midnight, 2 a.m. They don't care. But that's part of living out here. Most of the time, it's quiet as hell. You can hear yourself breathing. The only noise at night is the coyotes and the coyotes. There's a lot of coyote action out here. A lot of rabbits and a lot of coyotes.
You ever visit Salvation Mountain?
Uh-uh. The mountain I see from my window is called San Jacinto.
Okay. I used to live in Cherry Valley, too. I don't know how far that is.
I've heard of that. Let me look that up.
By Hemet, I think.
Apple Valley's not far.
Yeah, you're by yeah. When I was just a little tyke.
We're a big ass state, This state could be 4 states.
It's a big state.
Yeah.
I've lived on all ends of it.
Oh, I see. You're over by Beaumont. Okay. Yeah, that's not actually. You know what?
Probably as the crow flies, it's not real far.
No, that's about 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're really close. I just didn't know that was called Cherry Valley, but that's right by Highland Springs. So I know exactly. Yeah, that's really close. Yeah, so you know the desert. You were just stuck at the mountain, though. So you were just out of the desert, just out of the, where, because pretty much when you come out of Palm Springs and you get maybe 10 miles from the casino, there's like the point there where like it changes, the weather changes, and it's way less desert. And Beaumont and stuff, like it's less desert there. It's still desert, but it's way less.
Yeah,
it actually rains there.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember living by a big wash as a kid, I'm kind of curious now where that must have came out of the mountains. Obviously.
Yeah, those washes are everywhere in SoCal, though. Everywhere, every town. Yeah, we have flood warnings. It actually does flood. When if it rains for more than 20 minutes, it floods.
Yeah,
because they don't have the infrastructure in the ground to deal with it. Right? There's no drains in the ground or anything.
Now I remember I think it's the Santa Ana that goes through San Bernardino, and that used to just rage like Highland Avenue. I think baseline that would cross it, and it would be like almost to the road, just screaming when it rained real hard. But those are old memories. Maybe they're wrong. Yeah, this is Cherry Valley. Yeah, that's where I was a little kid I lived there like till I was 5, I think.
Yeah, I like Yucaipa because they have they have a restaurant that some people don't like because of some political nonsense, but I love the chicken sandwiches, Chick-fil-A.
I remember they had a Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen.
They had a Dairy Queen. I liked the dilly bar when I was a kid, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they still got that. Still got the dilly bar. But yeah,
are they still in Yucaipa? I'm wondering.
I'm sure. But they got that place. But yeah, that place is growing like a lot. I don't think you'd recognize it anymore.
Oh, I'm sure I wouldn't. Speaking of food, you ever eat at Baker's?
Yes.
Yeah.
Up there off the highway.
Yes, sir. Off the 10.
Right off the 10. Yep.
That's not a bad meal.
And there's a big boy still over there too, on the left-hand side of the freeway. It's like one of the last big boys. I don't even the only big boy on the West Coast, for all I know. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you're bringing up old childhood memories. But yeah, the weather's so different down there than it up here. I adore living here, but I appreciate some of especially October. It has some really nice, in that Fontana, San Bernardino, Riverside. it just the feel in the air. It can be pretty cool actually. But I don't like all the people and the all the people.
Does it snow
And
where
then
you're at?
very rarely in 20 years it has once where it's stuck for a few days. Maybe every third or fourth year will actually snow, but I'm right on the ocean, so it doesn't snow a lot.
Oh, I see.
It's pretty temperate. 45 to 65 mostly.
Yeah, I'm high enough elevation that's it didn't this year, but like the last 5 years, it snowed in February. It's gone like the next day.
And when it rains out there, it's really pretty.
Yeah, but usually where I'm at, it'll rain just enough to make your car muddy. It's like,
Not enough to wash the dirt out.
or if it rains for more than 15, 20 minutes, everything floods. But you just like it's then again it's like it only rains like 4 or 5 times a year where I'm at.
It rains out
Scary.
here a lot, but I love the rain. I enjoy the rain. I do.
Sips and puffs. What are you doing?
What's
Is
going
that
on with you?
that looks like an box to me.
What up?
What are you up to, man?
Just chilling. I just got that clone in its home, and I've just been doing a little bit of stuff around the garden, off camera.
Okay. You got any plans for this weekend? That's almost over.
No, I'm on call for my day job, so I really can't do anything. I'm kind of tied to my on-call phone. Can't really do shit.
Okay.
So.
Other than that, just weathering through the winter.
Yeah, it's not too bad here. We've had a couple of frost warnings this week, so it's starting to get down to the low 30s at night. Mid 70s during the day. It's nice. Almost ready for a jacket, but probably not.
I've been putting on a sweatshirt in the morning going to work, and yeah, it's tough waking up when it's dark. That's something I'm not used to after 12 years of not having to. That's just not me. I don't know. Are you? Some people and actually they like it. It's a nice peaceful time, but I like that bed is warm and soft.
Yeah, I've always been more of a night person. My job now, I got to get up real early, which I'm not a big fan of. But do what you got to do.
That's right.
Hit that lottery. Until I hit that lottery here in a couple hours.
Yeah. Is there a big one tonight?
825, I think it's what it's up to.
825 million?
Yep.
Oh, holy smokes. That could ruin a person.
Fifth largest in history. Yeah, it'll ruin me pretty quick.
Oh, I think so.
You give me 10 years, I'll be dead. That much money.
You'd have to be a strong individual to absorb that one. But I don't know. You know what they say about it, and I kind of believe this to be true. I don't know. But they said if you're happy without money and you get a bunch of money, you'll probably be happy. But if you're unhappy without money and you get a bunch of money, you'll still probably be unhappy.
Yeah, I think that's accurate.
I think that could be true. I think it would be a big worry, but I don't know. You know what? I'm willing to try. I'm willing to give that a try because you can always say, "Hey, I don't like this. Take it. I'm done." Right? You could always do that, right?
Yeah, you could do a lot. You could give a lot away. You could, find organizations you believe in and donate and causes that you're into, and really go for it. I'll tell you guys this right now. If I win the money, if I were to win, anyone comes to me for money, I have a 20-question questionnaire for anybody who's asking for money, and you got to get all 20 questions right before I give you anything.
Okay.
First question is, what's my dog's name? If you don't know that, you don't know me, and I ain't giving you shit. I'm a cheap bastard, even with 800 million.
I have my. You know what my plan is? It's a little different. My plan is if I win, to call everyone I know and ask them to borrow $1,000. Just say, hey man, I'm hurting. I need $1,000 because I borrowed from me. And then they would all say no. Yeah. Then they wouldn't ask you for nothing. No, no, I don't know. No, I don't know. It'd be interesting. It'd be interesting. Not interesting. I don't think I'm going to go buy a ticket. What is it in an hour? Uh-oh.
I think you're too late at this point. I think, well, maybe my cutoff's like at your West Coast times. I think it's like 8 o'clock, maybe 9. No, it's like 8.
6:40 here right now, and it's a United States, a national one.
Yeah, let me look while we're talking. I can't remember what the cutoff time is.
So you just buy one ticket?
Yeah, just one ticket. 7 p.m. Pat, you got till 7.
Oh, I'm not going to
make all your dreams come true. Well, maybe not, like you said.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But again, I think I'm willing to dip my toes in that water just to give it a try. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
Oh my goodness. Mega rich. That's intriguing, Ann Short. I know the mega poor one. I don't know what mega poor is to me when you don't have any money. I mean, zero. That's and it usually changes though. I mean, but I don't know what mega. I don't know what that money. I don't know. Money is money is a total interesting topic. It's.
I don't think money is the root of all evil. I think it's greed, but obviously the two are tied.
Yes, that's true. Money is. Well, there's some kind of little something you can say. Money is the something of greed, the vehicle of greed, or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and greed's the root of all evil. I mean, you see it all around us with everything going on. So it really comes down to. But
money is the soil for the root of all evil. There's something there.
There you go.
Oh.
Hey, so I have a tea question, Pat.
Yes, sir.
So I brewed up my tea. I gave it a 24-hour brew. The plant you're looking at, well, all my plants are on day 2 of flower, but I figured I'd just hit them real quick with the 24-hour tea.
Uh-huh.
I didn't use all of it. I probably still got about, I don't know, 3/4 of a gallon in a watering tank. Will be good till tomorrow. Can I go and hold on to it and then just feed the rest of it in tomorrow?
Oh, is this getting aerated still?
No, I have it in a tank.
Yeah, no,
I can pressurize the tank and keep air in it.
I think you'll be fine. Just see how it smells. I think.
Okay.
I don't think it'll hurt. Even if it actually smells bad, I don't think it's bad. But no, you'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm pretty sure. Give it a try.
Okay, cool.
Oh, well, what else is going on? Any questions out there? Okay, I see older man bastard and Okie growers out here, red pill.
All right, I'm gonna take off. I gotta get some food.
That sounds good. Actually, I would like to cut this a little bit short if we could, because I'm a little bit tired myself, and I still got a lot to do. So, Sips, thanks for coming up. I think we're gonna finish this up, and we're gonna get a good night's sleep. It's kind of nice. It is written, the love of money. The love of money. That would be the greedy part, I think.
Which is also greed. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Greed is celebrated nowadays, I think. I'm not sure it was. Hey, Jesse E. All right, I'm gonna let's sign this bad boy off and get a good night's sleep and have a great weekend. And thanks for coming on, Sips. I appreciate the content as always.
Well, thank you, Pat. You have a good night.
Have a great evening. Good night, everybody, and peace.